Welcome to Kahaniwachak. My name is Swati and today I have got for you a story with the name A Fisherman and His Wife. It's a really amazing story. I'm sure you'll like it. So let's start the story. This story is about a fisherman who lived in a small tattered hut. He was very satisfied with his life. Every morning he would go to the sea and try to catch some nice fish out of the sea, sell them and get a nice decent earning out of it. One such morning when the fisherman went fishing, he sat on his boat waiting to catch a fish. After some time, he had no good luck. And suddenly he saw there was something in the fishing line. He tried to hold the fish. It was a big fish, it looked. So he pulled and pulled and pulled. And out came a big flat fish, the flounder fish. And when it dropped on the boat of the fisherman, it said, "Hey fisherman, please don't kill me. I am an enchanted prince. Please don't kill me. You'll not like my taste. I'm not an ordinary fish." The fisherman said, "It's okay. I'll not take you. If you don't want to go, I'll drop you back to the sea." And so did he. He dropped the fish back to the sea. And he went home happily. When he reached home, the fisherman's wife asked him, "What did you get today? Did you catch any fish?" The fisherman narrated the whole story to her and said, "I could not because there was this enchanted prince in the form of a flounder fish. I had to drop him back in the sea." The wife was so furious. She said, "What? What did you do? Didn't you ask for any wish? These enchanted things they fulfill your wish. Go back, ask for some wish." The fisherman didn't want to do that. He said, "Oh, forget it, let it be." But the wife was really angry. She said, "No, you must go right now and ask for a nice house. Don't you want to live in a nice cottage and a nice farm? Go and ask for it." So the fisherman goes back to the sea and sits on the ship and waits with his line inside the sea, waiting for the flounder fish to come. So he sang a song for the fish and he said, "Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me? My wife Isabel will have her own way. Whatever I wish, whatever I say. Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me?" And out came the flounder fish from the sea and said, "Hey fisherman, what do you want from me?" And the fisherman narrated the whole story about his wife's wish to the flounder fish. And the fish said, "Of course, your wish is already granted. Go back home. Your wife is waiting for you near a nice little cottage." The fisherman thanked the flounder fish and went back home. When he reached home, he saw his wife very happy waiting for him at the gates of his cottage. And they had all the farm animals all around, nice flowers and vegetables right in front of their cottage. The fisherman was very happy to see all this. So he asked his wife, "Hey wife, I hope you're happy now." The wife said, "Of course I am happy." So he said, "Now don't ask for any other wish. I am sure you're satisfied." She said, "Oh, we'll see." 1 week goes by peacefully and suddenly one morning, the fisherman's wife wakes him up. She says, get up, go back to the sea. I have another wish. I want to be the king of this place. So just go back, call the flounder fish and get my wish fulfilled." The fisherman says, "Oh, what are you talking? You can't be king just like that." She said, "You go right now or I'll be really angry with you." So the poor fisherman picks up his fishing line and goes to the sea, sits on his boat, sings the song once again and waits for the flounder fish to reappear. And he sings, "Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me? My wife Isabel will have her own way. Whatever I wish, whatever I say. Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me? And out comes the flounder fish once again. And he says, "Hey fisherman, what new wish do you have today?" And the poor fisherman narrates the whole story once again to the fish. And the flounder fish says, your wish is granted once again, you good man. Go back home, and your wife is already the king. She's waiting for you, sitting on the throne." So the fisherman thanks him once again, goes back home to see a castle instead of that cottage. In the same place, now there's a castle. He goes inside and sees his wife sitting on the throne. She's now the king, with all the courtiers sitting next to her. So the fisherman says, "Hey wife, are you now happy?" The wife is really happy. She says, "Of course I am happy. Thank you so much." So the fisherman says, "I hope you're satisfied as well. I hope you don't have any other wishes." She says, "That we'll see." So again, after a few days, the wife one morning wakes up the fisherman and says, Hey, you husband, get up." He says, What? What do you want now?" She says, "I want you to go back to the same place, call the flounder fish. I now want to become Pope." The fisherman said, "What are you talking? You can't be Pope. You're already king. Are you a foolish woman? Just be satisfied." The fisherman's wife was not satisfied, of course. She says, "You go right now. This is my command. I'm the king and you'll have to follow my command." So the poor fisherman picks up his fishing line once again, goes to the sea, sits on his boat and sings the song once again. This time he's really sad, and the day is also not very good. It's very sad and the sky is all red. He's very upset. So he sings sadly. He says, "Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me? My wife Isabel will have her own way. Whatever I wish, whatever I say." So the flounder fish once again comes out of the sea and says, "Hey fisherman, you're back again, I see. What is your wish now?" So the fisherman says, "I've tried to make my wife understand, but she does not understand. She wants to be the Pope now." The flounder fish says, "Go back home. You'll see your wife is already the Pope. Go back home. Don't worry at all." So the fisherman thanks the flounder fish once again and goes back home, just to see his wife is now the Pope, and all the kings and all the other ministers are sitting just next to her, taking her orders, and the wife is very happy. So the husband goes and asks her once again, "Hey wife, now are you satisfied? I see you're very happy. I'm sure you'll be satisfied now." The wife says, "I am happy, but we'll see." And within 2 days' time, the wife has another desire. And the next morning, she again wakes up the husband and says, "Hey, you husband, just go back and ask the flounder fish to make me God. I want to become God." Fisherman says, "What? What are you talking? Do you realize what you're talking? Nobody can be God, you see." The wife says, "I can be God, and you are going to ask that from that flounder fish. Go right away." The poor fisherman has no other option but to go and check with the flounder fish whether actually his wife could become God. So he goes with his fishing line, of course, sits on this boat, and the day is really bad today. It's stormy, it's dark, it's cloudy, and the weather is actually giving the condition of his heart. He is so upset today. He does not want to face the flounder fish. But then he has to sing the song, call the flounder fish, and check if his wife's wish could be fulfilled. So he says, "Flounder, flounder in the sea, please will you listen to me? My wife Isabel will have her own way. Whatever I wish, Whatever I say. And out comes the flounder fish once again and asks, Hey fisherman, you're back early this time. What does your wife wish? He says, I'm so sorry. I've made her understand 1,000 times, but she'll not listen. Do you know, flounder fish? She wants to be God. Flounder fish says, Go back home and you'll find her in the same old tattered house. She deserves only that and nothing more. The fisherman thanks the flounder fish once again, goes back home to see his wife waiting in that same old tattered house. She has been taught her lesson very well, and the fisherman is very happy about it, that someone has been able to teach her a lesson. So that's the end of the story. I hope you have enjoyed this story, and this is Kahaniwachak Swati saying goodbye till the time I get another interesting story for you. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Please do not forget to subscribe and like my channel. Also, you could leave a comment on the comment box if you want me to narrate any stories of your liking. Thank you.